Yes, 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 yes. And I said that a couple times because the different media networks are picking up at different times, but I think by now we're all on, so I will say welcome everybody. It's your boy Neo, aka Neo Positivity, and tonight, this thing just hit me. It hit me and it felt delicious. The essence of God manifested into the physical. Now, where this came from, now I'm just going to go to its origins. Where this came from is, of course, I try to get the oneness with God. Everybody show you the oneness, the connectivity between us all. Everything that exists is made of God. Therefore, we are all God. And I talked to you guys about, just because you're a God too doesn't make me any less of one. So, it's basically if you won a contest and you found out everybody else in the world won too, you kind of wouldn't be that happy about it. But if that contest was still $4 million, you'd be a little happy about it. Regardless, you'd be like, forget the fact that everybody else is there too. So, this is some hurdles like that. But I use these exercises to get you to feel your oneness with God. But to say I am God, obviously, is going to heal. You're going to feel that blasphemy from years and years and years of teachings, from the way we've grown up, the things we've seen. We all watch TVs and movies and all that other stuff. So that blasphemy kicks in. Even for me, a person who's a firm believer because of everything I've seen and done in this lifetime and how, I've used these things to get those things. Solid, firm believer, but there's always a chance that when I get to the after whatever, God will say, yo, you was close, bro, but you was wrong about that one part. You know what I mean? And it's like, there's always that chance. And since the chance exists, you're always going to fear it, run, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things. It's always going to stick to you. If you were to say, I am God, something's going to kick you in the chest a little bit and say, what if you're wrong? That's disrespect. And you're pissing off the one being you don't want to disrespect. The one being that you should fear. Out of all the other people, places, and things you've been in your life, this is the one being you should not be disrespecting. And that's a kick to the nuts to, to all of us, a kick in the chest. So I try to get past that. And what this whole essence thing did, it was like God is everything that exists, like an umbrella, right? And it covers everything that exists, falls under God. Good, bad, the fact that something can be good and bad, time, gravity, space, everything that exists is made of God. Cha-ching, I love it. Feel the signs, baby. And it's 2:22 in the morning. I love them twos. You know what I mean? Add the first two of them up and you got 42. And that click just went off in the back. I love when the signs come in multiples like that. And I just hit my hand on this clipboard. But anyway, you got this umbrella that is God, okay? That's everything that exists. And then you got this huge kind of teardrop, like water shape, that falls out of the middle. And that's the soul of God. And I don't want to say soul of God like God has a soul. I'm not trying to debate any of that. I'm saying of this umbrella, just giving you a visual effect. Of this umbrella, there is a drop coming, and it's the soul of that umbrella, leaving the shell behind, the surface, the physical realm that you see in front of you. And that drop is the essence, the soul, the name, the personality that was created. Because as soon as the umbrella was created, there was duality. The realm of existence versus the realm of non-existence. Okay? And with that duality is created time, the amount of time it would take from get to one from the other. Whatever those two things are. That gives you space, distance. So, that's the whole, let there be light versus the Big Bang. Whatever. It's all the same thing to me. You guys know how I get down when I'm talking about that. But you got this umbrella. That's the physical, everything around us. And then you got this drop, this soul that drops out of the umbrella. And it's a dream. A dreamland that we've explored billions of times over through the footprints of billions of different beings. And then knowing who we were got old. So now we get to do it all again with amnesia. Living the eyes, the life through billions of different beings Some of them interacting with each other at the same time, not knowing. Whole purpose in that life is to be happy. Of course, being happy feels better than being sad or angry. We're pack animals. We love to see our families thrive and eat. All these rules. But at the end of the day, I believe that our main goal in life is to realize our oneness with God. And realize how one we are with everyone else around us. And be that true community that we want to be. As people, we should be one big-ass community. It should not take aliens coming down for us to band together. Like it does. Like so many people have said, and it's true. We should be there. And the fact that we're not and we haven't been should tell you something. Only thing constant is change. It's been one way for a long time, and you see the shift. You see the rift. You see where it's going. The only way for it to get there is for people to be happier. The only way for them to be happier is for them to manifest the events in their lives that they want. The only way for them to get out of the rut that they're in is to believe that they're worth that event. To not be separate from the event, but be one with it. Like it already happened. That's why I love the whole thoughts become things, see it as though it already happened. I can see something and smile like it already happened, and I know for a fact that I just watered that seed and brought it right to me. I am surrounded with things that I've done that with. That's why I have so much confidence in this system. My resume is impressive. Let me tell you something. You guys don't see half of the toys, but forget about the toys. Two of my biggest accomplishments as far as manifesting a lifestyle. I haven't washed a dish in years, and I haven't done a load of laundry in years. Now, I grew up doing that daily. And the laundromat, we had to walk down a flight of stairs, through a parking lot, across the street, kind of through another parking lot, 2 or 3 spaces, down some other stairs into some creepy-ass basement. It was always cold and wet, no matter what day of the year it was. Guess what? I forgot the quarters. Go back home, get 4 quarters. Guess what? I forgot the detergent. Oh, man. And it's snowing outside. Sleep. Yeah. That's why I hate it. That's why I wanted to eradicate it from my life. So that people see me in a Lambo, they see me in Florida, or they see me with whatever. And, it's not about the money. Trust me, it's not about, I'm not walking around here paid. That ain't what it is. People who really know me and people who have been listening know, I'll tell you straight up, I work for free. I'm just now coming around, accepting the fact that I'm going to have to accept some money. You know what I mean? If I want to pay for, these things. So those things don't really mean nothing to me. It's the lifestyle, the daily. I'm not in Florida every day. I'm not driving a car every second of the day. Most of my day is spent with the in-between stuff, just chill mode. And I like to be with my family, so just chilling with them. Like, if I go on vacation, I picture all the stuff we're going to do. I don't picture walking from the hallway, from the kitchen to the living room of the hotel. But that's where you're going to spend most of your time. And a long time ago, I was like, let me focus on those in-between moments instead of just the big ones. Water those seeds too, and manifest the whole experience. Why just manifest the great moments of a vacation when you can manifest the whole experience? And since you're contributing more energy to more things that will unfold, then of course you're pulling it towards yourself faster. And bro, that was an exciting year. It was an exciting year. I actually forgot to do that. I wanna write that down. In between moments, I want to add that to my my thing, this new thing I'm going on. I'm doing where I'm writing something and then I speak it into a recorder and then I play it back So it's myself. There's some positive affirmations in there. Everything I state. Basically, I state how my day's going to go. But I state it in the past tense, as if that's how it went already. And the feelings I'm stirring up, and I don't mean feelings like feelings, I mean the way I feel. It's staying in that space today. Oh, that's, because it's all new. Y'all running this with me as it's coming out. Usually I like to field test things 100 times over, but I'm like, let's do it. I'm doing a field test. Instead of doing a field test and bringing it to you, I'm going to bring it to you and I'm going to field test it with you, and we all going to see what happens next. That's how confident I am in this. I went somewhere today and I got a big ass thing of free tater tots. Now I know that ain't much. I don't even like tater tots like that. But goddamn it was big as hell and it was free. And I didn't manifest. I wasn't thinking free stuff. I was just thinking God mode. I was in God mode. I was really feeling my essence. And that's part of, and that in addition to a bunch of things that happened after that, are part of what made me think of this, this whole essence thing. Because I can have more confidence in my thought of being one with God. Okay? I can have, like I said, there's always going to be that little hint of doubt that I could be wrong. Not the God part, but that I could be wrong. Because, it's 50-50 in life. You know what I mean? But I can connect with that more because I'm not saying I am him. You know what I mean? Like, even just saying it right now, it's like, but what if you're not? You got all the proof, but what if you're not? You know what I mean? It's like if you got a revolver and they do that thing, Russian roulette, I would never play that. Even if I saw the round way far away from the chamber, I would not do that. Because I got that, what if it's not? What if something, no, I ain't doing that. You know what I mean? People who play that, man, look. Anyways, I cannot get over that for years. Like I said, I have all confidence because everything I've been able to do, especially lately, as far as toys, it's just, it's been a bananas journey. I'm 100%, trust me, but that nagging thing, I've acknowledged it. Let's move forward. I know we all have it. That's why I bring it up, so we can just acknowledge it and let's move forward. How do we get past that? We get past that by really seeing it. And if I leave God as that umbrella, and I see me as that essence, the soul that dropped out of umbrella, the soul that is the cocky, just, I'm God, I am the creator. You know what I mean? That soul that can actually say that. Not saying it's going to, not saying you're going to, not saying you have to. I'm just saying the soul that can actually say that and love it and believe it has dropped out of that umbrella, and on its way down, it's because you could see it. It created a physical world. And that is what I'm doing right now. That is what you are doing right now. My second name is Nehemiah Davila. My first name is God. The essence of God's soul that dropped out, landed here, boom, and I'm here living this life. And yeah, I've been through some tough times, but that's because I didn't know no better. And as soon as I knew better, guess what? I still slept on it and went through some tough times then. But guess what? I rose up. I put in the effort. Now, mind you, that's what, most people would say. Me, I was all in. As soon as I saw The Secret, I was all in. You could ask everybody, I was all in from the rip. Started meditating because it was too hard trying to curb all the thoughts. There was too many of them, so I said, let me just at least slow down the foundation of them, and it would give me a better grasp on them. And so that's what I got into meditating, and then 16 days later, I would say 16 and 18. I don't know the difference, but I'm just going with 16. 16 days later, I was good, but I remember, day one and day two, I just kept thinking there was so many thoughts, so many negative thoughts going through my mind, and just me trying to catch them and block them. You're at the watch. You're literally the watchman at the gate, and you have a short attention span, very short, 3 seconds maybe, if you're good. And the gate's open, and you're just letting all these thoughts pass through. And when you realize, when you run a horrible scenario, and you wake yourself up from it, you slam the gate, you have the next couple thoughts, that wouldn't happen because this, that, and you would prove it so you're good and you don't have a heart attack, and then you move on, you start thinking about, oh, that's right, I got to pick up milk on the way home. Let me pull in here real quick. Gates open. 60,000 thoughts a day. On average per person, most of them just on autopilot. That's why I say end autopilot as often as possible. Get a grasp on that. How do you get a better grasp? Like I said, meditate, but seeing yourself as the essence of God. I felt different today. I wouldn't be surprised if I won the lottery tomorrow for $184 million, which means it would be more than that, but that's what I walked away with. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be happy as all hell. And we could start this journey that I've been planning for a very long time. And change things. That's where we're headed. But it all starts with our mentals, and that is why I do what I do. That's why I'm speaking right now. This is the first, I don't want to say, this is the first thing that, the first way I was really able to feel it and shut the ego up. That says, well, you could be wrong. It says it about everything. It's at my brother's football game, and they had the little thing where they put the walnut or whatever underneath one cup, and there's 3 cups, and they move it around, they shuffle it around. Thinking about that. Or sitting at a casino, hoping, praying, wishing, being confident, whatever the hell you're doing at that moment with that one little what if lingering in the back of the corner. It's always there. People say it's not. It's there. If you say it's not, then you're not being honest with yourself. You're one of those people that says, oh, I'm positive all day. You're one of those people that says, you don't need money. Stop fooling yourself. Matter of fact, let me change that statement. How has that been working out for you? I usually say lately after that, but I want you to include your whole life. When you think of health, I want you to put that in a whole category. Wealth, love, happiness. And if the answer to all those are great, then I say to you, congratulations, that's the shit. You know, I'd actually use the word lucky because I don't believe in luck, but I use it because, you know, it's just, I'm so used to, you know, I grew up on that. Like, yo, that's, yeah, I'd say, yo, good shit. That's lucky as hell. But you can always do better. You can always do better. There's a reason your ears have interacted with my voice right now as I'm talking. By the way, hi. Man, I had a full day today. It was a great day. Good family time. You know, October in New Jersey. Forgot what state I was in for a second. October in New Jersey. Pumpkin. Hayride stuff. All good times. All good times. All good times. It's funny, I just analyzed. That's where my mind took it at that moment. And that ended up with me just reminiscing on some good times, thus manifesting more of those good times. And that's the biggest hurdle. Changing where your mind takes it when you get quiet. Most of the people I know can't sit in a quiet room for 3 minutes without picking up their phone. I don't really know many people at all that can't do that. They say they can. Go ahead, sit them down. Go ahead, sit them down. I'm that dude. I'm that dude. Let's go. All right, you said it. Let's go. And I expect people to do that to me. You know what I mean? Challenge me. I got you. I got you. I'm not going to come at you with no falsery. Yeah, we be making the words like that. See, y'all got me in a whole new mental state. Now y'all got me thinking about some other stuff. But yeah, good day, good times. Take it there. Change your average thoughts, man. Change your life. Forget manifesting what comes to you next. You're just happier. You're just happier. %42 on my battery at 2:40 a.m. I like that. On that note, I'm gonna end this one. If you've ever been in a race and you saw the finish line, like the week of the day I graduated the police academy, I feel like that. Like, this is it. There's no classes left. We're just rehearsing. We're just going over practice, the ceremony, where we're going to line up, how it's going to go, how we're going to look. It's done. Now all I got to do is wait. Stay on my grind. Keep doing what I'm doing. Of course, I was going to do that anyway. And just wait. I was going to do that anyway. So, boom, let's go. This has only happened one time before. This feeling, being able to feel seeing the finish line. Because we are our own worst enemies. And I don't know why I know why I still doubt the big one, the big jump, the big move, the explosion. Because I haven't gotten that yet in my life. I don't doubt getting any of this small stuff, cars, houses, toys, vacations. I'm triple confident in that. And y'all, I was in Florida last week. Driving a Jag and a Challenger. I just thought of that. Anyway, all that's easy. My whole life, 37 years, I ain't been able to obtain this. It's been that elusive. So yes, my belief in my ability to obtain that is off. Despite the fact that the material I'm pushing is flawless. It's positivity. You pretty much can't go wrong with that. Positivity over negativity. That's it. Why you should do it. How to get your brain to go that way. That's pretty much what I do. Winning formula, and I still have trouble seeing it. And that's after years of meditating, getting my mentals, together, spending much more time in an enlightenment frame of mind, I should say, than the average person would. Way more. Because I have way more time. That's why I push so hard. If I got all this time and it's taking me this long, I need y'all to have it. And I can't wait till the end after I get it to give it to you. I feel like I need to give it now. I feel like my story the progression in this needs to be documented, so that when I do cross that threshold of, I don't want to say solving the human psyche, but I'm just going to call it what it is. Everyone's going to need to know how I got there. I'm going to need to know how I got there so I can go back and perfect that, make that better. So if I was the only person to ever hear this again, I said this when I first started recording, if I was the only person to hear this again, it's worth it. It's more than worth it. That's where I get all my, stuff from, going back and listening, or just, remembering it. But even if I wasn't to hear it again, to have it documented is in itself 10 times worth it. I'm a picture maniac. I don't have many pictures of myself growing up. I would love to see one video of me just to see my personality. So, and that playing such a big part of the way I think, just having it documented in the first place is so much worth it. Tack on the fact that it's public for other people to see, and I'm happy. I can't expect more. I can't expect much more than that. As far as popularity goes, there's 7.4 billion people plus in this world that are all thinking about a creator, thinking about a God, a deity, whatever. They're thinking about me. They're thinking about you. You're thinking about you. I don't need 7.4 billion views. I already got it. Coming to you live, baby. It's your boy Neo, a.k.a. Neo Positivity, a.k.a. Nehemiah Davila. I love y'all. This has been another one.